It all comes down to the final two matches in this multi-format series between Australia versus India. It's time to preview the second T20 here on Cricbuzz. Well, as we had said, rain had intervened the first T20 match, which means the points were split. India come away with one, so does Australia. So the point system currently sits Australia 7, India 5. India have to win this battle. And to be honest, they're not far off. Since the first ODI, India have been on top throughout this series. Unfortunately, we had that no ball controversy. They won the third ODI and they were ahead in the test match, if only if the rain stayed away. Even in the last T20 match, they had Australia on the hop. They had scored 130 odd runs for 4, and we saw that Jemima Rodrigues had taken her opportunity and was unbeaten on 49. So what can India do? Well, they can continue to do what they do best, and that's find boundaries and Shafali Verma to go big. However, what we saw from the top order was it was literally bang or bust. Not bust in the sense they were getting out, but it was a dot ball. The fact that Shafali Verma 18 runs off 18 deliveries and 3 sixes just shows you that she wasn't getting much bat on ball for the other times. If they can find a way just to rotate that strike, remember there's the right left-hand combination. If they can do that to this young bowling attack from the Australian side, then they can put them even more under pressure and can absolutely capitalise. The fact that India scored 50 odd runs within the power play, it's only been done 2 times to this Australian unit. They are missing Megan Shute and Jess Jonathan, who are in the top 5 for T20 bowling, but it's a great chance for Australia to have a look and see how the next generation cope under pressure. As for Australia, I just get a sense that Meg Lanning has too many options. I can understand that a lot of them are all-rounders. Talia McGrath coming in and batting at 6. It's almost like potentially they need to tell some players, you may not bowl. And that comes down to Meg being able to communicate. And hopefully we start to see maybe your solid 5, maybe your 6 bowler. At best 7, but certainly not 8 people bowling. I just don't think you're giving the best players in Australia a chance to come back after maybe a poor over. Australia have some thinking to do. Where do they bowl to Shafali Verma? Where do they bowl to Smriti Mandana? She looked good again against Sophie Molyneux. And as I said, Jemima Rodrigues was outstanding. She cut the ball well. She guided it nicely down to third. I would imagine they'll bowl tighter lines to her and won't give her too much width outside off. This has been a mouth-watering battle between 2 of the best teams coming through women's cricket. Australia have always been there and thereabouts in that number 1 position, but India, they're fighting the pandemic, the lack of cricket opportunities in domestic cricket, coming off a tour of England. They are showing that if they get it right, if they get some time out in the middle, they can challenge any side. So it is absolutely game on for this second T20 match, because I get a sense India aren't far away from securing another win, which means we go down to the third T20. I'll see you after.